people like us that we always loved playing football, growing up watching football, playing football, is always been a dream to like play big matches like that.
The thing that we kept saying was bigger and better than ever before.
I've made some like brilliant mates who I never would have made outside of it, and we all get on. And like going SU after, we'd all just like we'd often lose, so we just dropped that and we'd all just have a chat as mates, and it was dead nice. Everyone got on.
I think the fact that it's like we've all sort of bigged it up so much is so helpful because it gives everyone something to really, really care about.
We've got this community and opportunity to be sad with each other, to talk about our emotions, to talk about our feelings.
It's the day we've been waiting for, 11th of May. It's been a long season at Nichol, and now it's the big day. I feel very good. I think going from 6th side to 11th side is quite a change. For me, I'm a bit nervous, a bit excited, just want to get out there, but it's a blinders win. It's a blinders win.
We did ourselves proud in the Campus League, and now it's just up to finishing the season off right today. It'd be nice to get a couple of goals between us. The partnership's been strong this season. This is like my final game with Laurel. I've played every game of Campus League with Laurel for 2 years, so I want something between me and him, to finish it off right.
Absolutely.
I think the fundraising's going really well. I mean, today alone we've already got 200 extra quid in the bag. It's only, what, 12 o'clock or whatever, so midday, raising 200 quid more. Brilliant. Plus we're going to get ticket sales on the door, concession sales. I mean, that in itself is going to be brilliant just for the day and raising money for mine. The day itself as well. I mean, just look at that in itself. The boys, I mean, our boys have done this before, but for the 6 boys it's extra special, and it's nice. I mean, this whole occasion's nice, and it actually brings loads of people together. I mean, in this lot you got what, about 40 odd people, so bonus, happy days. I mean, yeah, you've got to enjoy it.
Hiya, my name's George Wright. I'm 21 and I've been the chairman of the Pique Blinders FC for the past 2 years now.
That was good. More games like that and we'll keep winning. Keep winning, keep winning, keep winning, and then we'll get a title. That's the aim.
With regards to the club, I'm very, very happy. Like, It's exceeded every expectation that you could possibly put on it. We lost borderline every game in the first year. Second year we finished mid-table, and this time we were, what, 5 points off the title? It was epitomised on the night where the Bees won 4-1 over, I believe it was Gangsters Allardyce.
As we have kick-off here, the Bees kicking off against Gangsters Allardyce. Let's see if they can get a big 3 points today.
They played out of their skins, it was a phenomenal game, the crowd was loud, the commentary was on point.
Leon, Bees, whack it up. Oh, what a goal! It's bounced over the keeper, and it's 2-0 to the Bees. Oh, Jakar's back in the middle! It's 3-1 to the Bees! Yeah. Surely they've secured the win here! Come on to the coach, you guys. It's Leon, we'll get the ball in here. Oh! It's 4-1 to the Bees! And that's full time. The Bees have won 4-1 here at the match. The Bees have won 4-1 here. What an excellent win for the Bees.
The moment just clicked so perfectly, and at the end of it there's so many pictures of the crown, the flags, the dancing, the cheering, and it's like this epitomises everything the club has worked towards. Blinders, our chosen charity, originally came from an idea that a few of me and my friends had back at home. We were doing, I think, Brighton 10k, and we were going down, we were just going to raise some money. And then I was like, how do I raise money? Oh, I'll do the charity match. That was the first year's one, that's where it all came from. And it worked nicely with what we were trying to do at the time, of trying to build the community, trying to build the sense of, you know, friendship and grouping and all that kind of stuff. We've obviously carried it on for this year as well, so all in all, I believe we're just shy of £5,000 between the three events for mine, which I think that's a good job.
Right, we are here with Sam Kersley, second team manager, short press conference ahead of the new season.
How excited are you personally ahead of the upcoming season?
Personally, very excited. Had a great year last year with the boys, and I can't wait to get this year underway again. And I think we're going to have a great chance, actually, going for the title ahead of the first team.
Have you got any predictions of where you're going to finish this season? Any aims and ambitions?
I mean, obviously the aim is to win every single game, but we just hope that, I think our main aim for this team is to just give the first team a bit of a run for their money. Really see how good they are.
I remember the first couple of weeks into first year, it was like, first couple of weeks of Friday night football, everyone come down, try to find your team, stuff like that. You could just see straight away there was like 15 people who were all just great mates, all having a laugh, everyone was loving it. Like, there was no reason I wouldn't want to just go and join that straight away. This is like something I've never been a part of. Just like, you know, the filming crews, stuff like that, the social media, it's all like, it's so like surreal, and it's unbelievable that us as a bunch of 20 or something year old lads just have this going on every week. I think obviously it's massively beneficial, both like mentally and physically. Just getting out of the house on Friday night, students just going to be going out and something instead. Like Friday night, just go down and play a bit of football for a couple of hours with your mates, like just have a great laugh. It just always makes you feel so good afterwards. It's always great fun as well, but everyone's just so happy, just having a nice chat. I do love having that Friday night, just get to go out and play to blow some steam and just sort of relax for a bit and forget about everything else, whether it be assignments or whatever's going on. Like for that hour and a half, 2 hours that you're there playing football, that's all that matters, that's all it is.
I met Kurt in first year and he was in the team. Like first year I didn't really do a lot, like I was just literally just chilled in my room quite a bit. He got talking about a B team and that was sort of what got us on board, because I'm not very good at football, like I don't want to ruin it for people who are, but I want to play. So when I heard there was a B team and it would be other people who are just wanting to play football, I was like, oh perfect, I'll join that. And then I've not missed a game, so I've been a staple in the B side, for better or for worse. I wasn't really signed for my footballing ability, I was just signed because I wanted to have a good time playing football, which I really have. Like we've been battered quite a few times, but I've really not let it get me down. I like making people smile. I like making a dick of myself just to make other people laugh. Like I've designed this. Just censor it. You'll have to. Yeah, we'll have to fix it in post. Yeah, but how did you make that then? Just on Photoshop. I did like iMedia in year 11. Just Photoshop, and clearly you never lose it, do you? So it's just stuff like this to make people laugh. Like I'll happily be the butt of a joke because I know I'm laughing as well. Like I'll happily make jokes about my playing ability for sure. That's one thing. Yeah, exactly. I've had many a rotter in a Pique shirt, but if other people are laughing, I'm happy as well.
Men's mental health never gets a spotlight. Never does. It's getting better recently, but it's always man up. It's always get over it, you'll be fine. We've got this community and opportunity to be sad with each other, to talk about our emotions, to talk about our feelings. The pressures of not opening up started when my mum passed, when I was about 10. And that hit harder than anything that life can throw at me from now on. The major inspiration behind a lot of the things that I do, it's so easy just to cite my mum. She was one of the most amazing people you'll ever meet in your life. She walks into a room with a smile no matter how bad the day is. And that kind of attitude, that kind of fostering of a fantastic mentality, of a fantastic group that she does, it's exactly what I wanted to try and replicate. The ideals of we want to be happy, or if we're sad, we don't mind doing it together. We don't mind going through these things together because we're comfortable being in this group. We feel safe and secure being able to do the things that we do, which again, like we said earlier, not so many people get the chance to do it, especially men. Like, you hit the age of what, 18, 19, 20, okay, you're a man now, you have to do this by yourself. It's so unfair. We got Millie, my lovely greyhound, when I think it was like 2017, so 3 years after my mum died. For those 3 years, I did not say much at all. I was sad, I was bottling it up. I can deal with it, I don't need help, I'm fine. She can't judge me, she doesn't know what's going on. All she knows is I care for this person and I want them to feel better. And that's the kind of thing that we're trying to get to. It's like, you don't have to be alone. You're not walking through the forest by yourself, someone else is with you.
To be fair, the majority of mates I've probably made since coming to uni are from football. And it's quite nice as well that it's not like related to the course, because obviously like, you've got mates in your course and stuff like that, but you all know it's like a lot of time when you're seeing each other, it's all very work related and stuff like that. You can go out and have a chat and stuff like this like other times, but at the end of the day it's still all, like, you still be talking about, well, you know each other because you've been doing uni work, so it's quite nice to have that group of people that's like, it's purely just fun and like relax. It's purely just let's go play football, or does anyone watch football this weekend sort of thing. You just know everyone's there for it. It's so nice having people that you know off the bat are like you, and you can talk about certain things, like just conversations flow straight away because you're all just like, it's just football straight away. Back when I was, probably the biggest thing, when I was 9, my mum and dad split up. Obviously at the time it was like a massive thing for me and all my family. So much stuff going on. Eventually moved into high school, and for the first year I just didn't really go in much. There's just sort of times where you have so many people around you there to help you and you still feel like so alone. Like at one point I was diagnosed with like anxiety and like depression, and there's so many people around to help, like, you know, some old family, friends, like even seeing people to help you just figure out what you're feeling, what you actually need, and you still sort of feel so alone sometimes. And I'm sure everyone will sort of say the same thing. They just sort of want to be involved and help with a charity that's obviously massively beneficial to a lot of people. I'd love it if no one ever has to sort of feel the ways I used to feel. So the fact there's a charity out there helping people to like prevent those sort of feelings and stop that, I really wanted to make sure I was there to help that cause and to sort of show people that like it does get better.
So today's a great day for everyone. Everyone always loves it, enjoys it. Everyone's been waiting for it since the start of the season. Everyone that's joined has always been excited to play it. Those that haven't played it before, everyone that played last year, obviously really excited to come down again. I know loads of people are coming down today, they're all excited to watch it, and it's all for a great cause. Obviously everything for Mind, raising loads of money for that, just helping everyone's mental health, which is part of the reason why we all play for Pique anyway. You know, get out of the house on Friday night, have some fun, play with your mates. It is great for everyone's mental health, certainly me at least. It gives you something to do. But there's weeks off where we won't be able to play or something, we won't have a game, and you just sort of sat inside, not much to do, or you go out, and it just makes everyone feel a lot happier, being able to play football, have a good time with your mates, go and have a chill, have a chat afterwards, just have some fun really.
And cheeky score prediction.
8-2 to the Blinders. 8-2 to the Blinders.
That's great. Right, thanks, appreciate it.
Cheers guys, cheers. Cheers mate.
Good luck.
Cheers.
Day's been great. It was a good experience getting on the coach and that with all the players and turning up. Bit of a different gig setup to what I'm used to, but people over there enjoyed it. String snapped just before I went on, which was upsetting, but still made it work.
Oh, it's good. Yeah. It's like
nice,
affordable drinks as well.
Yeah, it's I didn't really expect this size of a stadium, if I'm honest. I'm like, no offence, PK, I just pictured something small like a field, but no, it's actually a nice setup. It's really, really well put together. I recommend the Dawsons get a hot dog and them chips.
Very good afternoon from myself, Adam Clark, and Callum Ewing alongside me for commentary of this University of Salford Charity Shield for Mind here at the Schooner Stadium.
A fierce rivalry, I have to say, between the 6-on-4 and Pique Blinders. They have been at it in the campus leagues, which of course where they play 6-a-side, but of course this is an 11-a-side game, which is going to be very interesting to see how both teams adapt. Teams are just switching over here at kickoff.
Quick opening 4 minutes.
Oh, it's the first chance of the game here.
Shot comes in and it's saved well by Lewis Mycock.
Yeah, you just go straight on to Westy. Westy! West!
Ball forward into the penalty area. There it's in! The 6-on-fire have the opening goal in this one. So it'll be up to the referees whether this is the last action of the first half or not. But Wood steps up, left-footed, scores!
Blinders haven't really had an attack in ages, but they might have one here, but Mycock comes down. There's a bit of a clash of legs there.
The referees with an excessive whistle.
It's a yellow card
That's
here.
a bit harsh that on Watson, to be honest. And that is half-time.
Pique Blinders started off the game probably the team on top. They had a good couple of chances, but 6-5 have grown into the game and they fully deserve their 2-0 lead.
Opportunity here for Mercer to get to, but it's a shot comes in there from Neymar, and that's over the bar. Dan Mercer's just given the gloves off to Dan West.
As someone who has suffered many a nosebleed playing football myself, I know how frustrating that they can be.
As a shot comes in there from Wood, and it's in the back of the net, and 6 on Fire have a third. Lets the ball across, and the keeper comes storming out there against Wood.
Oh, here we go. It's a chance for Pique Blinders, and they have scored.
That's
3-1.
Jack Burton that's going to go in the box there. That is full final whistle, and 6 on Fire have a 4-1 lead in what was a good spirited match here.
Found out we've raised £834 so far. How does that make you guys feel? Because, you know, of course you've lost, but you're playing for such a good cause and raised so much money. How does that feel?
Yeah, no, it feels really good, and just to know there's more to come as well. I know that there's loads coming from the raffle later, and yeah, just going to keep coming in, and happy days raising money for a good cause. I mean, let's go.
Yeah, fantastic. Obviously, I was a little bit upset about that, but you know, end of the day, it's all for charity, and that's the main objective, wasn't it?
Well, we lost like 10-0 in the first year, 6-1 last year, and only 4-1 this year. So we're trending upwards. In about like 3 or 4 years, we might actually win a match.
That was my first ever 11-a-side game. I ended up playing about 60 minutes. I was like the only centre back who didn't get injured. Obviously, the result isn't what we all hoped, but I think overall we played well. Obviously, it was a better result than last year, technically.
First half, we had a formation change which wasn't communicated around to the bench enough, so everyone on the pitch knew. Obviously subs happened, people who came on still thought we were playing 5 at the back when we were playing 4. I also thought the ref, I have now looked at some footage where of my yellow card, I haven't touched the guy. My studs aren't up and I haven't touched the guy.
Second half we tried, didn't really get enough going. Those nearly moments, people talk about nearly moments in football a lot, don't they? We had quite a few of those today and it just didn't go our way, did it?
I did think we'd I was going to say played better, but I thought we played alright. I think it was just, on the day, I wouldn't even say they necessarily wanted it more. I think it was just, they stopped us playing. Obviously I'm upset, but the overarching feeling is just, what a day.
Like, everyone's just got Burton and George both to thank for all of this, like starting the club in the first place, inviting everyone on, just welcoming everyone who just wants to play football and have a bit of fun on a Friday night, and then all of a sudden, come to the end of the season, you get an opportunity like this. Not many 60-side teams have ever even thought of doing that, that mine could pull it off.
When I founded the club, it was a mess around. I mean, we had players like Josh Evans playing for us. I mean, it was very much a mates team, and that always stuck, and that's why the club's been so successful and why we've got an A and B, why we can have so many people here. And that's why the result today doesn't actually matter, because it means that, you know, these boys are getting out every week and playing football. I mean, that's the most important thing. It doesn't actually matter if we come bottom of the league or top of the league. It's nice. But what matters is that young men are together, talking to each other, having a space where they can be them and express themselves, and a safe space at that.
With my mental health, with regards to the fact this is for mine, I've been quite open in the past on social media. Like, I've run November campaigns at university at my undergrad. I've had like issues with mental health in my past, and I think that these kind of charities are amazingly helpful for these kind of things. And I think that the idea of raising money for it for such like a great cause, for me, just like we all put a little bit extra into it.
I think mental health is something close to me. I think it's close to us all in a way. I think we either know someone that knows someone, do you know what I mean? So it's very poignant, very relevant. It's always relevant. You know, we've lost today, but really we've all won. I think George then said about 1.5 to 2k per week, which is crazy for a uni charity event. It's crazy.
You have a crap week, guess what? Friday, go and go 2 foot someone, smile, play with all the boys, be happy about it. That's, you know, it's enjoyable.
And I think for a lot of us, football just is that kind of space when you've had a terrible week. It's just great to come down here, hang out with all the boys, like play a bit of football, and it's such a underrated thing, and you don't really realise when you look back how much it has helped out your mental health. So I definitely think it's as good a cause as any for the charity match.
George, he's just excellent at what he does. All this stuff, I don't know how he does it. He's just amazing. He works round the clock, doing all this whilst in his 3rd year, trying to get all that sorted. He's just amazing. He's done an excellent job here again after last year. And obviously, like I said, I didn't see the first year, but apparently he did well there as well. So,
like, to be able to keep this going around for 3 years, I think it's so impressive, because it started from such like a jokey place of called Pique Blinders, and it's like a fancy football team, and 3 years later, like, amazing friendships across the team. Probably, I think it would be about $3,000 across 3 years raised for charity. I think from where we've started to where we've come, amazing.
I mean, I've said to the camera crew, George Wright, I've said it throughout the season, for them, especially the camera crew, to take up their time, all you boys, on Friday nights is brilliant. George Wright, I don't know how he does it, but how he plans all this is brilliant. The boys leaving, if I forget anyone, apologies, but Burton, Slavin, PK is part of Salford Union, it really. So for them to leave, it's upsetting, but there's a few of us that'll keep the name going for next season.
At the moment, the wounds are still a little bit fresh. Also a little bit tired. It's been a very warm day. I will possibly, probably, maybe, when I look back on it and go, oh no, that's not half bad, is it? I mean, the big thing that I'm going to look at is that number that's going to mine, and realising how much good work that's going to do for the communities across the UK. That was my priority.
And Samuel Kerslake, where are you? Samuel Kerslake, this is the man who will be taking over from me and running the event next year. Thank you so much, Kerslake. Samuel Kerslake, he's one of our own. He's one of our own. He's one of our own. Samuel Kerslake, he's one of our own. Come on. You're all free to leave. Thank you, guys.
What is the plan for Kerslake going forward?
He is my replacement. He is the chairman next year. He will be doing borderline the same duties I've been doing this year.
What type of words can encapsulate Kerslake?
First of all, friendly. I think he's a very friendly guy. Understanding. Yeah, like, I don't know how to say it, but like motivating. That's the one, motivating. And then yeah, just like leadership.
Passion. Like, people talk about passion merchants in football all the time, but like, he shows genuine enthusiasm in everything that he does towards the club and towards the project. He shows commitment and desire. I think he's only missed like half of a game all season. He turns up to all the extra stuff that he can, despite having a job, despite doing his degree. Like, he shows absolute commitment to the cause and does everything that he can for it.
Been a long season, enjoyed every minute of it. Some results didn't go our way, but great for the fact that everyone actually turned up whenever they did. Getting battered 17-1 and 17-0 even, turn up the week after is impressive resilience from everyone, and to still be on the last day, even though we're against a team that are very up on the table, that were always massive favourites to win. Everyone still played their heart out, played amazing. Proud of every single one of them all season.
This year, he's just done so well at saying, yeah, this is what we want to do. We want to get this sense of community. We want to keep pushing towards this like unified goal as we're mates, we're friends, community, push, push, push. And because of that, I don't think there's a better candidate to take over.
I mean, I've said it time and time again, it's a massive honour to be able to do it, but it is daunting, definitely. I mean, I've always had an issue with like public speaking and speaking in front of cameras and stuff like that, but since in the past year and since I've joined Pique, really, I've always felt like I've had that voice to be able to just speak up and everyone will listen. I can say anything and everyone actually takes it all on board, and especially since becoming like B's gaffer, it's like I've gotten way better at that, just knowing that I can just sort of speak out and people actually listen, and like everyone just respects everyone. And it's going to be definitely a big task at hand because he's done such an amazing job, but I'm very excited for it, and he's definitely prepared me for it a lot better than I thought.
What do you think the ethos of the club is?
For me, it's about having fun, and then on the plus side, you're doing it for a good cause as well. But the main part is having fun. I think that like it should just be enjoyable, really. That's the main thing.
I think the main sort of message of the actual team is more like friendship and teamwork. It's like I said, I could tell straight away when they were like, oh, you know, come play with us. It's just one very tightly knit group of players.
This club is nothing without its community. It's just another kickabout. This club with its community is the pink and blue that we all love. This loveliness of pink and blue, it means so much to me because it is the culmination of all the hard work that I've put in over the last couple of years. The pink and blue representing men's mental health colours. It's significant to the club. It's what all of us represent, really. How many football clubs are there that will happily talk about mental health, that will happily bring each other up, that will happily talk about some really upsetting things, because working through problems together is so much better than working through it alone. This shirt means a lot to me, and no matter how many words I string together now, it will never truly justify it. But the culmination of years of work and the hard work that everyone else has put in towards the club, it's summed up right here.